it's Nell, and I live in Santa Barbara, California, which is a climate where I garden year-round. It can be both rewarding and exhausting. Somebody recently asked me why I love gardening so much. I was like, why do I? So I came up with 10 reasons why I love gardening. The first is I was born into it. I was born on a small farm in Litchfield County, Connecticut. My dad was an avid gardener, had a vegetable garden which was probably about 80 feet by 35 feet, grew and canned and preserved all kinds of vegetables. And he also built a greenhouse. He built it from a Lord and Burnham kit. It was attached to our house, so I could stay in the dirt even in those snowy months. And oddly enough, he also liked flowery things like gloxinias and streptocarpus and all kinds of Hoyas. That's where I got my love of Hoyas. So I've been gardening ever since I could crawl. I joked that as soon as I was in diapers, I was sent out to weed the garden. If you look on my About page on the website, I'll leave the link below, you can see me on a tractor with my dad at 2 months old. And the second reason is it's good hand-eye coordination. I think it's good to have that connection between what you see and what you're doing. I was a professional gardener for about 20 years, so I had a lot of eye-hand exercise going on. And speaking of exercise, that's the third thing. Gardening is really good exercise. You're up, down, back and forth to the greenways, to the compost, pruning, chopping. It's good. It's just really, really good to get your heart rate going a bit. The fourth reason is I love to be outdoors. I just love to be in the garden. I love to be at the beach too, but I love the garden, and my office is in my shed, so I walk from my house to my shed multiple times a day, and I see my garden, and I'm actually outside when I'm even going to the office. But I just love to be outdoors and get the air. It just feels really good to me, and the hummingbirds are going by, and the butterflies, which leads me into the next one, is to be communing with nature. I get to touch the plants and, as I said, see butterflies. There's a lot of butterflies here. There's a lot of birds in my garden too, and I just think that's a really peaceful thing, is to be one with Mother Nature. Number 6 is the sheer satisfaction of seeing something grow. Whether it's food or ornamental, it's still wonderful to plant something, and when it's small, and then it grows and it grows and it grows. A lot like my own garden has grown in over the years, and it's just been a sheer joy to see that. Number 7 is it's almost meditative. I just get to be in my head. I can be thinking whatever I want to think about. I can be very peaceful, and it's almost like a Zen feeling to me. I'm almost in a zone sometimes when I'm gardening, and I love that feeling of just being very introspective. Number 8 is it's an escape and a release. It's good for the soul, which kind of goes hand in hand with meditative. If something is bugging me, I just put my gardening gloves on. I get the tub truck, and I go out and I prune in the garden, and after I get through with a session of pruning, I feel much better. Number 9 is I love making my little piece of the world here a more beautiful place for me and for people who come to visit me. I love sitting out in my front yard, my front garden here, having tea, having a beer, having lunch, having dinner, whether it's by myself or with some friends. It's just a really nice environment. Here in California, we get to have an extra room. This is an outdoor room here. And reason number 10, the last reason, is kind of selfish. I just enjoy it. It's pleasure. It's fun. I really love gardening. So I would love to hear from you. If you love gardening, leave a comment below and tell me the reason or reasons why you Love it so much. So I hope you enjoyed this video because I enjoyed making it for you. And please subscribe because I have a lot more videos about gardening, plants, and flowers coming your way. So get out in the garden and let's make the world a more beautiful place. Thanks for watching. Bye.